Domestic violence is an ongoing issue in our society, and in a minute we'll talk to somebody from the Southern Domestic Violence Action Group. We're here with Di Newton, who's the chair of the Southern Domestic Violence Action Group. Welcome, Di.
Thank you, David.
Now, you've got lots of things going on in your group here down south. First of all, I'll just get you to tell us a bit about what you do.
Well, the Southern Domestic Violence Action Group was established about 30 years ago, and it's made up of professional workers working in domestic violence and concerned community members. And we come together and look at what the issues are in our community. And in the last couple of years, one of the issues we've been tackling is the lack of services to support women experiencing domestic violence.
So your group actually look at approaching governments or other sources of funding or lobbying for funding?
Yes, we decided that something really desperately needed to be done to support women in the Onkaparinga region. And so we in turn formed a campaign name called Southern Women Matter. And now we have a number of organisations and community members that have joined our campaign, and we are calling out to the government to say this is urgent.
So the people that actually, you said you've got professionals working for you, what are some of their roles?
We've got a strategic plan, and people on our Southern Women Matter campaign are doing what they can to bring to the public this very important issue. Because what is so terrible about it, David, is that unless people know what is happening in domestic violence, they move on with their daily life and they don't think about it. And when a service is needed, they're usually desperate, especially women. And then now they're finding out that there is no service at all. So our action group is at the moment gathering petitions, and people are very willing in our area, in our Onkaparinga region, to sign the petitions.
I notice you're out and about a fair bit at various public locations and markets and things.
Definitely. Yeah. And, you know, when we speak to people and tell them about the petition, they are horrified. Men and women alike are saying, you know, in this day and age when there's so much publicity and knowledge around domestic violence, and when you look at all the studies, 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence.
Yes.
And we live in a region, the largest council region in South Australia, the Onkaparinga, and population's about 190,000. So if we're talking about 1 in 3 families where women desperately need a service for prevention and recovery,
there are a lot of women.
There are a lot of women, definitely. Yeah. And these services in the past were there for women.
Yeah.
Now, through restructures and defunding, they have gone. And we are desperate to get some service back. And we believe that that's the government's role.
Excellent. Now, have you got contact details where people can find out more?
Yes.
Website, Facebook group?
We definitely have. The Shadow Minister for Women, Katrina Hilliard, she's our state member, and she's also the member for Renell. Her office is 114 Beach Road, Christie's Beach. Please, if people could go in there and sign the petition, that would be fantastic. We have a Southern Domestic Violence Action Group website. We also, in connection with Katrine, her office has a website on the Southern Women Matter
campaign.
Yes, she does. So we're growing. We're getting more and more people understanding what is occurring. And as I said before, you know, men and women can't believe that this is the situation in 2020. Especially when we're always talking about domestic violence. And I find it incredibly sad, David, that, you know, we see that women are murdered on TV, and our heart always goes out to
But
that
nothing
woman.
happens.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
To the family, everyone says we've got to do something,
Yeah.
and then nothing, as you said, happens.
Well, I hope we can push you along with your appearance on the show here.
Thank you,
And
David. Thank
we
you.
look forward to talking to you at some time soon.
That'd be excellent. That'd be excellent.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
that's it for Biz Adelaide for this show. We'll see you next time.